Very welcome to our second edition of the new ABC Community Show. We are happy that we received many positive reactions to our first show to tell us where we are with our activities over the last week and to give you updated on our progress. But today we're going to make sure that much more is about us giving you a short update rather than talking for a long time or sharing screens. This is basically a conversation. There are a couple of topics which we would like to discuss with you. The first thing is that we are really excited that we started the preparation for developing the app. Tamas, our CTO, although he's still working in his current place already, is helping us to get started. And so the first things which we did is we already Rotana and myself, we developed a description of the app. And now the second step, which we're going to start with next week, is to build use cases and use stories. Now, I didn't know what those things meant. So Tamas shared with us is that it basically is what steps or what actions is the user going through while using the app. What is the first screen? When he taps there, what happens? Then he taps there, what happens? So that we basically describe everything which you see from a user perspective. So that's the next step. Mm-hmm. That's what we are going to start with next week, and we're very happy that Mukesh is willing to help us, so that we really make something which is cool, useful, fun, and that people are excited to use.
Yeah, absolutely. He's one of member of our community, is an active member. He's part of this small project with us too. So we are happy that he's joining us.
Yeah, absolutely. Something which is an ongoing activity, but basically this week there were opportunities for networking. I did go here in Budapest. There are many activities. I did go to an international meeting point where folks from all over the world connect and network. And I always talk about TNA. And the most interesting thing is, when I pitch them about what we do with the new ABC, and I start mentioning that we help young people to gain the life skills which are not being taught at school or at university. Most of them don't let me even finish my pitch because they already start laughing or nodding like, I recognize it. And they immediately, they're like, yeah, you don't need to say no more. We totally recognize what you're saying. So that happens in 80-90% of the cases, which really proves, Rotana, that I think we're on the right track with that.
Magnifique, I would say in French.
Yeah, it's really easy because if you explain to that and that the educational system is what they provide is incomplete and inadequate, everybody nods and everybody's saying, we can totally relate to that. So that is really an easy part.
Right.
What is a bit more? I just say the new ABC, what we're doing, and then more and more people are starting to recognize and see that we are really a social enterprise because of what we do, because we are attacking and addressing a huge global problem with youth, with these hundreds of millions of young people unemployed or underemployed. And that is the main problem which we address with the new ABC. And people already start asking me, because I don't use the word, because we try to be simple in what we do. But then people say, "Oh, you're a social entrepreneur. You're a social enterprise." So again, also in this area, there is a lot of recognition. So I'm really happy that also that understanding is starting to grow.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
And obviously, our goal is to grow our community, to grow the new ABC all over the world, and in order to do that, we are continuously looking for new folks. And you have some news there, Rotana?
Yeah, absolutely. We are looking for new people who just would like to share their passion for learning. At the same time, would like to start instigate new initiatives. And at the same time, we have already teams in Vietnam, in Budapest. So with over this afternoon, Paris time, Budapest time, conversation with someone in Vietnam. So again, we are looking forward to expanding our team in Vietnam. We'll tell you more about that. But again, if you have great love for learning and would like to start new exciting initiative within the new ABC, from webinars to workshops to we will talk about immersive trips later, just contact us, me and Arnold, via Twitter Ripples for you, or simply on Facebook, the new ABC Global, or just by email, loveforlifelonglearning@gmail.com. Simply as that, and then we will be pleased to just get in touch with you via Blab, Skype, Hangout, whatever you would love. So just for getting to know each other and just to see what we could just do, cooperate and collaborate.
Yeah, but I really like to emphasize that we really look for people who really want to actively contribute. People really want to do some stuff. We're not so much interested in people who are just watching and looking and whatever, but we really give people the opportunity to actively be part of our community, to contribute, to come up with ideas, to own ideas, to implement it. Yeah, so that is when you get the most out of it, and that makes it also most fun, because then because everything, the new ABC, well, ABC is activities based on co-creation. So is that, well, we do it together. Yeah? So it's not just the two of us who design everything. No, we do it together. And Mukesh is a good example, and Hallie as well. We are now starting to develop things. Han is also very active now. So that's really, really very, very nice in our community. That opportunity is there. Yeah? If you are excited, if you want to do something, talk with us. We're going to do it, and we're going to enable you, empower you, and help you to do that together.
Absolutely. That's how we grow, we learn, and iterate together. Again, we don't have all the answers. We just ask questions, and then we start new stuff again. And it's okay if we fail too, That's how we are learning again. So part of that is also having a one-to-one conversation. That's something that we are doing with Arnold weekly with each new ABC member, meaning that we have one-to-one conversation, face-to-face, or via Skype or Hangout, for getting to know each other, discussing about not just business topics, but also your life, what you love to do in your life, and also what are your intent, your dreams, whatever you want to share with us. Again, that's how we are building relationship, and that's how we also, how can I say that, propelling our collaboration, because that's what we noticed with Arnold. We are running this learning collective growth program for how many weeks, Arnold? 3 or 4 weeks. And now we are also doing at the same time in parallel this one-to-one conversation with each member, because we think that it's much needed to know, again, your needs, what you have in mind, not every day, but every week, because we have also different country call and webinars almost 2 or 3 times per week. But it's much needed also to get to know you personally, and even start other project with you too, That's part of that. There is no real limitation. Oh, there is someone who's joining us.
Yeah, Jamie
Hi,
is
Jamie.
there. So feel free to be part of the conversation.
Yeah. If you would like to join us, please share something.
Yeah, but it's really, really crucial, because everybody, it's become kind of a hyped word talking about communities. But the main thing about most communities is, or bringing people together, is that you are ongoing, that you have the feeling that you're part of a really great team, that you're really very excited, that it's something which adds value to your life. Yeah, something like, well, I don't want to miss a meeting, whether it's 1 meeting a week or 5 meetings, because I love being part of that community.
Yeah.
And that is really what we're building now, and doing many things. And one of the key ingredients, Rotana, which you just emphasized, is that you really, really must get to know each other and see who we are, what our challenges are, what our ideas are, what are the things which we'd like to contribute to work on. And then it becomes much easier, and then it's more then we also know, like, hey, the people in our community, where can we make the best use of them, and how can we make the best use of people if we if we know, well, what your strengths are, what your interests are, or how things work. Yeah. So that is really, really crucial. And we're happy that we started that, because already we show great results.
Absolutely, yeah. It's about share interests, share values, and just starting new stuff again. If you have many passions like Jamie, you're focusing on farming, agriculture. Oh, again, that's a topic that I know a little bit. But again, we are keen to explore many fields as we are journalists. We are not specialists, meaning that we love to explore unknown territories, So
yeah, and one of the new products where we've been working on this week is that many young people, they're being educated what we call in the old system, in the industrial age. So they don't have much of a clue what is happening in the new world of work, especially not with very advanced and exponential organizations which are working, and they have no clue about what startups are doing, what very modern organizations are doing. So that's why we plan to have a product which we call for the moment immersive trips, where we want to invite young people all over the world to visit some of these very, very big metropolis, these global hubs in the world, like New York, San Francisco, Tokyo, London, Paris, whatever, and that they really get to experience how these new organizations are working, as opposed to old-fashioned industrial age type of organization which they're being educated.
Yeah.
And this week I had a conversation with a travel agency, a startup in Vietnam, who's really very active, and they set up a flourishing internet-based travel organization basically within 6 months, and they're already, I think, the largest in Vietnam. So we're talking with them, we're communicating with them about maybe how to create these trips already in Vietnam, because we have our team in Vietnam to so that really people can visit startups, they can visit game-changing people, they can visit artists, they can visit larger organizations, so that young people really have an idea that what is happening in the world is a lot of different from what they read and write in their books and what a lot of their teachers are telling them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a real world experience, and again, you will like an explorer, simply as that. So again, if you would like to just discover other places from the music industry to, security university, you can just create your own journey, But it will be a fast pace again, as we say last week. We 1 to 3 days maximum, and then you move on to somewhere else,
Yeah, but it's all the way young people learn is that they want to get experiences. It's really important. Yeah? So that's a product which we're currently developing. So if folks out there are interested in helping us developing this product, you're very, very welcome.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's it for this show today, right?
Yeah, and we'll be back next week. And please, if you got any questions, or you want to connect with us, or if you want to participate, well, connect with us on social media, and we're happy to get connected.
Yeah, absolutely. Until next week, have a great weekend, all.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.